He lets them go. They're racing this time. A little slow to go. Rosalind Star, Cumberland Arms, winning the start. The top weight, Top Shilling. Racing up towards the lead. Cometa's Echo over on the outside, driving through Turbo Lad. Trim the Jibs up in that forward division as well. Couple of lengths away then came Rosalind Star, Shankubar, and Cumberland Arms is at the rear. They head down the back straight. 8.50 to go. Top Shilling is a narrow leader from Cometa's Echo, striding up to join it on the outside. Couple of lengths away then came Turbo Lad. Trim the Jib the outside. About 3 away then came Rosalind Star, followed by Shankubar and Cumberland Arms back at the rear. They go past the 600 metre mark in the first, and the leader is Top Shilling, a neck in front. Cometa's Echo on the outside is second, followed by Trim the Jib, unwinding 3 wide. Turbo Lad back in the bunch, followed by Rosalind Star, and a good gap back the last pair, Shankubar and Cumberland Arms. They're about to round the home turn in the first, and Top Shilling strides 3 lengths in front, leads for home. In second placing, Trim the Jib right around the outside from Cometa's Echo and Turbo Lad nearer the inside. 150 metres to go. Top Shilling's out full of running, over 4 lengths in front, trying hard. Turbo Lad up along the inside from Cometa's Echo and Rosalind Star, but Top Shilling in front near the line, and the top weight takes out the first. Top Shilling 5 lengths on the line. Second placing Turbo Lad just in front of Rosalind Star out wide. Cometa's Echo in behind them with Trim the Jib, followed by Cumberland Arms and Shankubar at the rear. Waydale placings on the first here. Effortless win to the top weight, Top Shilling, ridden by Grant Cullen. Waiting for the placings to come through official on the first here at Healesville. Thousand the journey. Track has been cleared. Ready. Field settles, they're off and racing this time. A fairly even dispatch, a little slow to go. Rifling Man winning the start. Summer Ruler leads on, settling down from Annie Who's striding up on the outside. Rifling Man getting going to third, followed by him. Behind them came Namuka, and last of all the top weight Slogger Lad. Along the back they go. Less than 800 to go now. Annie Who over on the outside draws half a length in front of Summer Ruler the rails. A length away then Rifling Man running on around the outside. 5 away then came Namuka, and about 6 or 7 away in last placing came Slogger Lad. 400 to go, and the leader is Annie Who, narrowly in front of Summer Ruler, going up to join it again on the rails. They're followed by in third placing came Rifling Man, a good gap back then the other pair, Namuka, and last of all Slogger Lad into the straight right across the track. Over on the inside Summer Ruler with 200 to go, still a length or so in front of Annie Who. Down the extreme outside is Rifling Man. Inside the 100 metre mark, Rifling Man in the centre, and Summer Ruler up against the rails. Rifling Man's going home the better, and Rifling Man by 2 lengths on the line. Summer Ruler about 5 or 6 away. In third placing came Annie Who, then Namuka, followed by in last placing was Slogger Lad. Waydale placings on the second. Rifling Man, ridden by Corey Mallion, will be the winner here after quite a delay before the running of the second. The journey Sat, he lets them go. They're racing this time. Ankle Waddy missed it a length and a half. Coming away smartly on the inside was Flying Seagull, being taken on by Pelor Sun in the early stages. So settling fully down into stride at the 2200 metre mark, and the leader over on the outside striding to the lead is Pelor Sun. By a length or so on in second placing Mr. Star, moving up on the outside of Flying Seagull, and 3 or 4 in last placing came Ankle Waddy. On the first circuit they come round to the side of the track, and the leader is Pelor Sun by a length or so. In second placing over on the outside is Mr. Star. In third placing came Flying Seagull, and a length or so away in last placing came Ankle Waddy. Around into the straight on the first occasion they come at the 1750 metre mark now, and the leader is Pelor Sun by a length or so on Mr. Star, anxious to go a little faster, moving up on the outside. In third placing is Ankle Waddy over on the outside of Flying Seagull. Down the straight the first time they come at the 1600 metre mark now, and the leader over Over on the inside is Pelor's Son. The rider Rob Kirkpatrick sneaking a look over the shoulder. Anchor Waddy's now set a light around them. And as they go past the judge, here's a new leader. Mr. Star on the rails with Anchor Waddy on its outside. Pelor's Son settles third now. And last of all is Flying Seagull. Over towards the 1200 metre mark now they stride. And it's Mr. Star, the new pacemaker. Mr. Star strides clear by a length and a half now. In second placing, moving around the outside is Anchor Waddy. Pelor's Son half a length away on the inside. And 3 away last of all is Flying Seagull. Back to where they started from, down the back. And the leader is Mr. Star with 900 to go. Mr. Star still a couple in front. Anchor Waddy is second. In third placing came Pelor's Son. And Flying Seagull 3 or 4 away in last placing. Along the back they go now towards the 600 metre mark. And the leader is Mr. Star. Length or so still in front of Anchor Waddy going to the outside in second placing. They're sprinted 5 lengths in front of Pelor's Son. And 7 or 8 away in last placing came Flying Seagull. About to round the home turn, 400 metres out. Mr. Star about to be grabbed now on the outside by Anchor Waddy. Malian lets this one go now, Anchor Waddy. Satellite around the outside. Anchor Waddy strides a couple in front. Mr. Star under heavy riding second. They're followed by Pelor's Son and Flying Seagull. Into the straight, Anchor Waddy drifting to the centre of the track. It's still well clear though on Mr. Star second. Further back came Pelor's Son, but in the run home it'll be all Anchor Waddy with 100 to go. Anchor Waddy striding clear for Corey Malian, and Anchor Waddy takes it out. Anchor Waddy by 4 on the line, Mr. Star. About 10 away in third placing came Pelor's Son, and 3 away last of all was Flying Seagull. Weight our numbers, race number 3, the Doncaster News Agency Distance Maiden Handicap. Winner will be 3 Anchor Waddy. Numbers about to come up.
Starter on the stand. Voodoo Doll standing ajar to the gate, took a lunge, settles better. They seem to be standing fairly well. Nope, Voodoo Doll still ajar in the gate now, stands better. Racing. Jumped in a fair line. Voodoo's Doll jumped sideways at the start and checked Alden Wind, and the best out on the inside was Fox Gleam. It's going to lead early down the straight the first time. Haley's Harry straight up to be second, and third on the inside Carmen's Guest. Next then is Voodoo Doll as they come to the winning post at the 1400. Whistling Kite second, last 6 off the lead, and off their tails Alden Wind is last of all. Fox Gleam leads. The pace is a slow one. Leads by a length. Second Haley's Harry. Third is Carmen's Guest on the rail, and fourth at about 4 off the leader Whistling Kite. Running just a little bit wide there as they head towards the 1,000 metre mark. Voodoo Doll, it's 3 off the rail, and 2 away, lost for legs at the moment. Alden Win down the back in the ladies event, and Fox Gleam leads by 1. Haley's Harry has been second from the outset, and third next on the rail then came Carmen's Guest. 1 away Voodoo Doll down the back at the 950, then Whistling Kite still 2 away. Alden Win last of all. Fox Gleam 800 out, niggled out. The lead now only a neck. Haley's Harry second has worked in the run. Third on their tails, Carmen's Guest. It's had the run of the race. They got away then to next Voodoo Doll, who's been wide, losing ground. Alden Wind around it and dropping out Whistling Kite. They swing now at the 550 corner. Fox Gleam still the leader a neck. Haley's Harry sticking on well. Naught between them now. He flicked the tail, Harry, and he strode up now at the 400 to join the leader. These two are coming away. Carmen's Guest is trying to get through on the rail. The run may appear in a moment. Then Alden Wind at the top of the straight, 200 out. Carmen's Guest is out if good enough. The leader, Haley's Harry. Fox Gleam trying hard. Then came Alden Wind on the outside. Carmen can't win. 150 out on the inside. Fox Gleam. The outside, Haley's Harry. Nothing in it. Fox Gleam kicking. Fox Gleam hit the front, and Fox Gleam won by a neck. Fox Gleam first, Voodoo Doll second, and Haley's Harry second, and third in the event was Alden Wind. A gap of 1, 2 away. Whistling Kite, Carmen Guest couldn't run on, and Voodoo Doll was the last past the peg. Wait for the numbers.
Where will they come up?
Number 1, Fox Gleam, Debbie Weymouth, you will find has taken out the ladies' event, the SVS Management Services. Fox Gleam, a bay or brown gelding, 4 years of age, by Cindy Sun.
50 metres the journey. Start at the top of the straight, all in and ready. Set for the cup, off they go and racing this time. Dancers Dynasty's threw its head in the air and missed the start slightly. Greenlee Bay has won the start down on the inside. Tornado's Pride taking it on early, followed by Boneros trapped out a little wide. Permill just in behind them with Balkan Prince. Zealand Grey is wide and Dancers Dynasty is at the rear of the field. 1,400 metres to go in the cup, past the judge with a lap to go. Tornado's Pride, the pacemaker, out by a length or so on Greenlee Bay second. Over on the outside, Boneros is still 3 wide. Permill the centre, Balkan Prince on the inside, followed by Zealand Grey and Dancers Dynasty back at the rear of the field. A well-bunched field as they head up. Tornado's Pride just in front, but the Grey, Zealand Grey taking it on and getting the lead. 1,000 to go. Zealand Grey strides to a length and a half in front of Tornado's Pride. Half a length away, Permill over on the outside. Further length and a half back, then came Greenlee Bay on the inside. They're followed by Dancers Dynasty, Balkan Prince, the rails, and Boneros. They go towards the 600 metre mark. Zealand Grey, 3 or 4 in front now on Tornado's Pride, who's second. They're followed by over on the inside is Greenlee Bay. Permill is over on its outside. Then a further gap of a couple of lengths back. Then came Dancers Dynasty. Second to last, Balkan Prince, and Boneros brings up the rear. The cup field has 400 metres to go, and Zealand Grey still the one to catch. 2 or 3 in front. Tornado's Pride is second, followed by unwinding a run around the outside now is Greenlee Bay as they swing into the straight. 200 to go. Zealand Grey over a length in front. Tornado's Pride trying hard down the outside. They're followed by Greenlee Bay. It's still Zealand Grey in front. Tornado's Pride trying to get to it. Zealand Grey hanging on though, and Zealand Grey takes out the Healesville Cup, a length and a half. Tornado's Pride. Third placing went to Balkan Prince. And behind them then Dancers Dynasty. Wider out was Miller and Boneros back at the rear of the field. Wait the numbers on the 1992 Carlton and United Breweries here. $3,000 the journey, the Stayers event. Already. Set to go. He lets them go. They're racing in the last here at Healesville. Down on the inside, Orchestra Man came away okay. Showing some pace in the early stages is Man of Millions. Man of Millions leads on settling down. Racing to second over on the outside is Questland. Tastefully Ours trapped out a little wide. Followed by Orchestra Man, and back of the rear is Power Charm. Well, down they come past the judge with 2 full laps of the track to go. And the leader is Man of Millions. Man of Millions strides out of the straight now. And it leads by a couple of lengths over in second place in Questland. Orchestra Man back on the inside, followed by Tastefully Ours racing 1 horse off the fence, and back of the rear is Power Charm. So over towards the back of the track they go at the lap and 3/4 mark, and the leader is Man of Millions. Man of Millions out by a couple of lengths in front. In second placing is Questland. Further gap of 3 or 4 came Orchestra Man. Over on the outside is Tastefully Ours, and back at the rear of the field is Power Charm. Lap and a half to go down the back, and the leader is Man of Millions. Robbie Kirkpatrick aboard this one, Man of Millions, and Man of Millions strides clear by 3 or 4 in front. Questland is second. Trevor Edwards up on that one. They're followed by about 5 or 6 away. In third placing came Tastefully Ours, being ridden by the lady jockey there, Karen Briggs. Length or so away is Orchestra Man Harry Bacon, and Satellite now from the rear, Corey Mallion aboard Power Charm. Up to the turn they come this time with a lap and a quarter to go now, and as they stride into the straight, they've got 1,600 metres to go, so they're about halfway, and the leader is Man of Millions by about 3 lengths in front on Questland, who's second. Power Charm back on the rails is third, followed by Orchestra Man, 1 off the fence, and Tastefully Ours back at the rear of the field. Down the straight now they come at the 1,500 metre mark, so they've completed half the trip, and Man of Millions the leader by a length or so over in second placing Questland up on the outside. Still a lap to go here. Third placing is Power Charm, followed by Tastefully Ours, and back at the rear of the field is Orchestra Man. Few people cheering too early. Still 3/4 of a lap to go as they head into the back on the last occasion. And Man of Millions is the leader. Man of Millions again gets a length or so in front. Questland is second, followed by Power Charm working away nicely there in third placing. They're followed by Tastefully Ours. And back at the rear is Orchestra Man. Along the back now they go 1,000 metres from home in the last here at Healesville for the season. And the leader is Man of Millions, 2 or 3 in front. In second placing is Questland. Moving up around the outside of the field now as they work along the back is Tastefully Ours. They're followed by Power Charm fourth, and last of all is Orchestra Man as they go up to the 600 metre mark. The leader Man of Millions only half in front now. Tastefully Ours throws out the challenge. Couple of lengths away then came Power Charm, Orchestra Man, and back at the rear is Questland. 450 metres to go. Again he shakes up Man of Millions. It strides a couple of lengths in front of Tastefully Ours. Power Charm running along the rails. Then came Orchestra Man and Questland back at the rear, rounding the home turn. 300 to go in the last. Man of Millions, 2 or 3 in front. Power Charm could be the danger out of the pack from Tastefully Ours. 150 to go. It's Man of Millions in front. Power Charm coming at it on the outside with Corey Million aboard. It's Man of Millions and Power Charm. Man of Millions the inside. Power Charm. Power Charm. Power Charm goes home the better. Scores by a half head on the line. Man of Millions about 8 away in third placing was Tastefully Ours, followed by Questland, and Orchestra Man was last in. Wait the numbers on the last. What a great finish after 3,000 metres. And you'll find here that Power Charm, Corey Mallion, the rider of the year here at Healesville.